We consume so much sugar these days that it's killing us. Seriously.
Sugar, fat, salt. These are the bad boys of our diet. How do we know this? Because we've been told it by the medical community, and we've had the fear drilled into us by the media. But now, some doctors from across North America are turning this thinking on its head. They say we've wrongly vilified these nutrients. They're on a cross-Canada tour called Straight Talk About Nutrition Guidelines.
I hope they don't blow my tires of my car first.
It's a controversial topic among their peers.
They have been using that for so long, and then we're telling them, well, maybe we need to change that.
Dr. Stephen Piper agrees. He says cutting out one nutrient is not beneficial. He thinks this reductionist approach is just confusing people.
I think you need to get away from these negative messages like don't eat fat, don't eat salt, don't eat sugar, and then they're left, well, what do I eat in a real diet?
Stephen Piper and the other doctors believe it's not a one-diet-fits-all scenario. They have to be tailor-made. Age, genetics, and lifestyle playing a key role.
Simply focusing on one thing isn't going to fix a bad diet.
In fact, he blames the decades-long no-fat fad for today's obesity epidemic.
With the low-fat story that came out in the 1980s, the industry was very quick to respond by producing low-fat products. These low-fat products had, what they did is they replaced it with refined carbohydrate and sugars. So the calories weren't any different, yet these foods had a halo effect. People believed they could consume as much as they like, and we know the health outcomes haven't improved.
He believes we could be on the same track with our obsessive hate-ons for sodium and sugar. I took their findings to Health Canada. It seems our dietary guidelines will be under more stringent review very soon. In a statement to Sun News, Health Canada says they have always kept an eye on the relationship between the effects salt, sugar, and sodium have on our diets. But now it says it will do so on a regular cycle. The results of this work will be communicated to Canadians starting in 2015. Health Canada isn't the only one watching our waistlines. Pretty soon, menu boards like this one could be showing more than just the price of an item. A proposed bill in Ontario could force chain restaurants to post not only the calorie count, but also the sodium count right there on the menu. This would make Ontario the first province in Canada to take health labeling this far. I talked to a few shoppers about the bill, and the reaction was mixed. Is that something you support?
I definitely do. That way you can compare and when you shop as well. Not only price compare, but also nutrition compare. Yeah.
How would that affect the way that you order?
I would be a little bit more cautious when I'm ordering something.
We're talking about nutrition labels like these ones. Do you read these?
No, not very often, no. I think very little people actually understand it.
Some doctors suggest adding exercise information could help us better digest calorie labels.
Studies show that if you say beside the label that this corresponds to 2 hours of walking, okay, then people will consider this information in a more informative way.
Don't get too bogged down by all the he said, she said health advice. Here's a message you can actually swallow. It's all about balance, and it depends on you and your lifestyle. Oh, thank you. What? A reporter's got to eat. I'm Gina Phillips, and this has been a Sun News Special Report.